Hello CreateStudio user. In this tutorial I will show you how to create a light speed animation like the following in CreateStudio Free. Let's play this one. As a freebie you will get the project file of this and also the project file to this video. Let's play it. Okay, nice. Let's begin. I will close this and go in CreateStudio Free for a new project. And let's now begin with the light speed animation. Therefore, I go to Effects and Components, to Components, and to Particles. In my case, I go with a duration of 10 seconds. If you need your animation longer, you have to go with another number. And now let's begin with the settings. Shape, circle, count, 1000. Let's close this shape tab. With the size, I go to 2. And with the color, let's go with a light blue. You can also go with white. This is up to you. Let's go with a light blue, something like this. You can also mix this with other colors here. I go with one color. The speed, I go with default. Also with rotation and orbiting, I leave all here to the defaults. And now to distort this, I have to go with a group. So let's group this. And let's go now with the snap strength. Let's go to up to something like 9 or 10. And I also need here a few guides. I go with this one, another 2, which I bring to the right and to the left, and another 2 for the top and the bottom. So now in this group, which I call particles, I have now the ability to distort this. And therefore I click here, open group on this icon and bring this to the middle and also bring this here to the middle. So now I scroll in to see better and bring this here. Be as precise as possible with this. Sometimes you have to bring this in. Sometimes you have to do this a few times to bring this in. I think now I'm right. Let's see. And now I have this here. Also nice. Let's call it laser effect. And now I go back. Not to the distort here, disabled the distortion, and bring this here down to the middle. I forgot I can make it now also. I make the anchor point. I bring this to this point here. This is now my anchor point. And now let's duplicate it. And with the duplication, we rotate this 180 degrees. so that it snaps here. We make another duplicate. Go with an additional 90 degrees and bring this here so that it snaps here at the middle. And bring this to the side, snap. This down, snap. And this up, snap. Okay. And the last duplicate, we go and rotate this to the right side here. Snap. Okay, now I have something like this. This you could also use for light speed effect. It's also nice. And now I want to go here and make a blur effect on this 4. I have better made it before, but now is also enough time to do this. Let's go with blur. And here 24. The same with the next one. Blur. 24. Next one. Blur. 24. This is up to you. You can also make something between 20 and 30. Will also match here. Blur. 24. So let's see now. Now we don't need the guides, and let's play this. Now I have something like this. Also nice, very nice animation. And let's now group this all. Therefore I go with Control or Command A and Control or Command G. So now I have a group. I call this also, let's call this light speed. And here I go with, to bring this more out, I go with color correction. Let's go with the brightness up. So now I have here white. To bring the colors up, you can go with the saturation. Let's bring this up. Can go up to 100. I think I go with something like 80. If you need this lighter or darker, you can also play with the contrast, or with the, can go up, or you could play with the gamma. Also can go down, make it darker, or you can up to make it lighter. But I leave this to 0. And now I have something like this here. Nice. To get here a hole in, which I think looks a little better than without, I go with a circle. Let's increase the duration. And with the scale, let's go up to 100. Color, make it black. And here I also go with a blur. In this case with 100. Let's go to more, let's go to 300. So now I have here something like a hole. If you need a hole a little larger, you can go with this, up with the settings, with the scale to, let's say, 160. That's too much. Let's go to 120. 120 or 140. It depends on for what you are using this effect. You can use this for a logo animation or something like this. This is up to you. I think this is nice, but I go back to 100. Okay, and let's call this circle. Let's go with light speed track mat. So now I go here and track mat alpha. This is also something nice if you need something like this. This could be something for sun rays or something like this. But in this case, if you take this for sun rays, it's better to go with the particles here down with the speed of the whole animation, of the rotation and of the orbiting. There you have to go down to something like 2, 3 or 5 or something like this. But it's also nice to have this option for sun rays or for light rays. You can use this method. But in this case, I want this to be inverted. And now I'm ready. Okay, I'm through, and I hope this will help you. Thank you and goodbye.